New tonight at 5:30, a new effort to get rid of the SAFE Act, and this one is coming from Washington.
Congressman Chris Collins wants to make New York's gun law illegal by proposing a federal law which would trump the SAFE Act.
Steve Brown was there with tough questions for the congressman today, and he joins us with the answers. Steve.
Adam and Mary Alice, with seemingly no chance of getting the SAFE Act repealed in the New York State legislature, Collins is attempting an end around through the U.S. Congress.
Today we're here to take it to Governor Cuomo on the SAFE Act.
At a sportsman's club in southern Monroe County, Congressman Chris Collins unveiled today his legislation that he hopes disarms a large portion of the SAFE Act. The bill, submitted on Friday to Congress, is SAGA, the Second Amendment Guarantee Act. The legislation simply says a state may not impose any regulation on a rifle or shotgun in an amount greater than federal law. A law that violates that preceding sentence shall have no force or effect.
This legislation would declare null and void the SAFE Act as it applies to rifles and shotguns.
Governor Cuomo signed the SAFE Act into law in 2013. He's called it the toughest and strongest gun law in the country, which, among other things, limits the sale of semi-automatic firearms and ammunition. One federal legal challenge to the law dead-ended at the Supreme Court, which refused to hear the appeal. But gun rights advocates on hand today at Collins' announcement sense a change in the political landscape.
We've got a pro-gun Congress, and we've got a pro-gun guy in the White House. So I think that combination is going to give us success in this.
Tim Andrews, the president of Scope New York, tells Two on Your Side his group and its attorneys helped craft Collins' legislation. And while the bill has no co-sponsors yet, Collins predicts House members will quickly line up behind it.
We're not going to allow a state to restrict your First Amendment rights of free speech. We're not going to allow a state to stomp on your rights of religion. And we're not going to let them stomp on our rights for the Second Amendment.
Not surprisingly, Governor Cuomo sees it differently, saying in a statement, in a blatant political ploy, Chris Collins is turning his back on New Yorkers and putting millions of people at profound risk. Collins is demonstrating once again that he is beholden to no one but the gun lobby and entrenched special interests. Again, this proposed bill only would affect provisions of the SAFE Act dealing with shotguns and rifles. Now, Collins hinted at possible special interest arm twisting, that groups like the NRA may pay extra attention to who does or does not vote for Collins' SAGA legislation and may ask members to reward or punish members of Congress in next year's midterm elections. Reporting live here in the studio, Steve Brown, Channel 2 News.